This is the fastest way to learn SwiftUI. In just 4 minutes, you will understand everything you need to know to start building real apps. To get started, you should install Xcode and you can grab it right from the App Store. I'm going to keep this video super fast, so if that's your style, subscribe. This left area is a list of our project's files. Select Content View to follow this video. The other files don't matter for now. On the right side, you'll notice a live preview for your SwiftUI code. This is the main reason why it's so fast to write apps in SwiftUI. There are only 2 things you need to understand for SwiftUI. And once you get these, everything clicks. Everything on the screen is considered a view. Text, images, lists, even empty space is a view. There are also combinations of views. These are usually the ones you create yourself. View modifiers are how you style things. So their size, color, background, and so on. You've made a great choice learning SwiftUI because things are named quite intuitively. For example, which output would this piece of code create? How about this one? Or this one? As you can see, it's straightforward. Think about what you want to show on the screen and type it out with a capital first letter. In some cases, the parentheses can be left empty. In other cases, you might pass some arguments through them. For example, the text view needs to know which text to show. Now that you've understood the basics, let's look at combining multiple views on one screen. This is where people usually get confused. For this, we use stacks. There are 3 kinds of stacks: horizontal, vertical, and in front of each other. So you need to decide how you want to align your views on the screen. If they should be below each other, use a V-stack. If they should be besides each other, use an H-stack. Or if they should be in front of each other, use a Z-stack. Put the views you want in your stack inside these curly braces. The order matters. Stacks always start with the topmost view and work their way down your code. So now that we've learned about combining views, let's explore how to change their appearance. This is what we use view modifiers for. They are essentially like the little settings toolbar in Word or Pages and let us change things about our views. For example, we can change the background of this text view to the orange color. And we could change the foreground style to be a white color. As you can see, view modifiers can be chained, and once again, the order does matter. With just this, you can already build screens like these. But that's just the beginning. Comment if you want a second part.